YouTube. I decided to make a, what are they called? A tag video. I made up my own and I did it really quickly. I purposely didn't sit down and really think it out. It just kind of like whatever came to my mind, I wrote it down. They're random. Some of them are about babies, some of them are just about us as individuals. So here's the first question. What kind of education do you want for your child or children to come? Do you want public school? Do you want homeschooling or private school or other? And why? Um, my two stepkids, they go to public school, but we've decided for Eddie and for any future children that we have, we're going to homeschool them. Um, it's important to me that he also, develops good social skills, so we'll make sure that he is a part of a lot of other activities. But I feel like public school these days isn't the best place to be, not for our family. So, sorry, my nose itches really bad. So, homeschooling it is. I feel like a lot of kids are getting kind of left behind. Um, and they're learning a lot of things from their peers that they don't need to know this early on. So homeschooling for us. What was your favorite part about being pregnant? I don't know. My favorite part was probably just wondering. For 9 months I wondered about something. I had something to look forward to, and that's what I liked best. How many different homes did you grow up in as a child living with your parents? I didn't answer any of these upstairs. I just wrote them down, so I have to think about this for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lived in 7 different homes growing up. Okay. Top 3 things it's important for you to teach your children. Love. Love. Respect is a big one. I feel like respect, if your children know respect, then everything else will come a lot easier. So love, respect, and faith. Faith in God. What is your worst fear and why? It's changed for me a couple times. It used to be fire, but now it's flying, and I've flown a lot of times in my life. I was going to say hundreds, but no. We've gone on tons of family vacations, and I've flown and been fine with it and excited to fly. I've flown as an adult many times, didn't think twice about it, but in 2005, me and my sister went on a trip to Cancun together, and the flight there was so horrible that the plane was just jumping around, terrible turbulence. The pilot was yelling at us to stay in our seats. My sister and I were in tears crying. I mean, we really thought that our lives were about to come to an end, and we almost didn't fly home. We almost decided to take like a cruise ship home. So I've flown 2 times since then, once to go to San Diego for a class and to our honeymoon, and as far as now goes, I will not fly again. I'm a mess. I'm hysterical. I'm bawling hysterically on the airplane, and I'm sure it scares other passengers, and I'm gonna give myself a heart attack. So no more flying for me, which is really sad because I would love to see other places. What's your favorite season? Summer. Yeah, I'm gonna go for summer. Depends on where I live. I live in Arizona, and that was too hot. But what was your best subject in school and your worst subject? My best subject has always been English, and my worst has always been math. Okay, if you grew up with siblings, did you ever wish you didn't have them? Like, did you fight with them a lot? Did you wish you were an only child? And if you were an only child, have you always wished you had siblings? this is a little bit different for me. I do have siblings. I have 5 sisters and I have 4 brothers. They are all either step siblings or half siblings. I don't have any full blood siblings. Um, I've always wished that I had a sibling that came from my mother and father. I'm close with my older sisters and fairly close to my younger ones. I have a stepbrother who is my age, but I wasn't ever very, very close with him. So I always wish that I had the connection of another um, brother or sister that share the same mother and father. And the last question. Have you ever been to another country other than your own, and where? And I live in the United States, and I have been to Mexico, and I have been to Canada. So that is my tagged video, and I tag all of you watching. And some of these questions maybe you can't answer if maybe you aren't pregnant yet or you don't have a kid yet, but you know, just take those questions out and do the other ones. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Look forward to seeing them. You should do the video and post it as a video response to this video. Bye.